Yes, hello there. Thank you for joining us again as we continue to understand more about Moodle. And Moodle is simply a site where you can, as a trainer, you can set up your course. You can be able to also create rooms where your students can really do an easy self-paced learning. Yeah. And so, without further ado, I just want to take you through how to a few things. How to set up a Moodle site. After that, we'll see about how to add new users to your site and also how to create a new course and also add users to the course. Yeah. And so, without further ado, we get started. You just key in moodlecloud.com where you get in to this space where you can either create a new account or you can if you already have your own account you can just log in for your if you're to create a new account you just simply click on create new account, then such a box will appear where you can key in your details, the first name, last name, email, the country where you are in, and time zone, and yeah, you'll be able to fill that all up, and then just say you agree and start a free trial. And after doing that, you'll have your site set up. You have all your details. From that, you'll be able now to have your own way, your own login. And so for me, I just keyed in as admin, have my password in, and just log in. Yeah. So yes, let's get into it. Yes, thank you. Mm, this is a bit slow, but we'll get there. Good. And so yes, we are in. And so this is just okay. So Moodle allows you to have two phases to see. There's where you can see the school, how your learners will see it. But then, so what we may do quite some few things in it. We'll have to do to activate the edit mode. And so that's what we'll do. So as it loads, that is edit mode. Yes. And so here you can see several things that we can do. You hear there is a home, there's a dashboard, my courses. These are some of the courses that you set up. For example, I am a construction technician, and so that is where you see more of construction materials. And so to allow you to add new users and to also add a new course, just head on here to site administration at the top bar. Click on site administration. And so from there, you get to have a few functions that you can easily access. And from these, you can see there's so much you can do. Let it load up. Yes. So this is where you can set up your users from this point. This is where you can set up your courses and on and on and on and on. So today we're only focusing about users and the courses. Yes. So let us start with how to add new users. Just head on to users. And so under accounts, you can add a new user. Mhm. You can add a new user. Good. Yes. So here you simply add the username. Maybe here the username. Remember to have it in small caps like John Minor. Then you get to enter a password. You just have your 1, 2, 3, 4. Just simply for use and force password change. This is what you give to your students to enter with. So you can easily just have the admission numbers as a password for easy. Then they can change it as they desire. Yes. So you can have the first name John, the surname Minor, then the email address John Minor for gmail.com. Good. So you just go on, fill the data of your students, uh, on and on, set the country, time zone, the description, have an image that you can allow the user to just upload their own image. And yeah, after you're done, create user, and you will have your user added. Good. After that, so that is how you add a new user to the account. So that now we can go back to site administration. Yes, leave. Um, go back to site administration, and now we can see how to set up a course. Good. Yes. So loading up. Yes. Now you can go to the courses section. Then you can add a new course. Good. So here you have it. Adding a new course. So you have the course full name. You can add it here. The course short name. Add it there. You can choose a category. For my example, cover course ID number, course summary, and a course image. Now in our case, we can have, in the case we'll have construction materials. Our course short name is plastics. We're going to learn about plastics. You can change to maybe materials. Yes, cover it under materials. Yeah. After that, you have your course ID number. You have your course summary, and we shall get to learn about the manufacturing of plastics used in construction. Remember to write as to the student. You are trying to lead the student to understand more of what you have. So try to have a tone that speaks to the students. So that have a course image, you can have plastics or just a book that will reveal more about the course. Just have a good photo over there to really expound and to give a mental image to the students on what they're to expect. And so from all that, when you're done, just click on save and display, and you get your this interface cropping up. Construction material is the overall unit, and then you have plastics as a subtopic or the topic. Yes. Now from this point, we now add an activity. So when I add an activity or resource, this is where you can now put having some content for your course or for your unit that you want to have displayed to your students. So just click on that, add an activity or resource, and so here you can add several functions like the attendance, the assignments, database, internal tool, and all that. So today, I'd like us to focus about now adding the content that your students will be able to study. And so you can click on book. Click on book. Good. Aha. Yes. There we are. There we are. So there we go. You'll have your book. You have the materials. You may have your notes or what mostly is will be your notes to avoid plagiarism. But if you have a book which you have a license to use, you could just have the book inscribed there. It's just like an example construction materials, plastics, plastics. Yes. Then have a description. This will entail of all the details. Uh, yeah, of all details concerning plastic manufacturing, plastic uses in construction, and what have you. So after that, when you're done, you can add on this easily as you continue. You can have the model guide to help you understand more of this. For us, it's just more of a passing through, like more of a crash course on how to add a new book, and then you just save and return it to course. Okay, or just say save and display where you can see what has appeared. After you're done with that, I'll just show you what something I prepared myself for my account. Yes, here we are. So as you can see, we're in the book section. It is after you say save and display. And so when you click on save and display, you see what you've done. For my example, we have the general building construction. That is what I'll be having as a title for my book or for my content. And so I'll be sharing more on concrete manufacture. This will be now under topic. Okay. No, under chapter. Let me just go back here. No, it's not this. Editing a book, yes. Uh, manufacture and say states in construction. Okay, expand and manufacture use of plastics, save and display. Mm-hmm. Okay, so just loading up. Good, as you can see, just as I showed you. And so now it allows you to add new chapter, chapter title, subchapter, that it will depend then the content. Okay. So in our case now, this will be now our chapter is concrete manufacture, our subtitle. Okay, let's get back to this. Then our chapter title will be here. Uh, concrete manufacture. Then we have now manufacture of concrete where we paste our content here. And so you'll be done, then save changes. Yeah. And so that is how I got to this manufacture. This will be the chapter. Yes. And so we have the concrete manufacture, then manufacture of concrete is now our topic under that. And so now after that, we now get to the subtitles. So how do you add a subtopic? As you saw over here, you just click on this after you've created your first chapter, you go back, then you can add you can click on the subtopic or the subchapter. And so that's how you will have now, in our case, proportion of cement. You see, this is our first subchapter, proportion of concrete. So how do we now to expound more on proportion of concrete? Now you shall click on that and you shall be able to create some new content. As you can see, the chapter remains concrete manufacture. Now 1.1 or subchapter proportion of materials or proportion of concrete. And so we see how, and now you add your content just down below there as it was in the adding of chapters. Yes. So that's what you do. On the other hand, let me see if I've missed anything. And yeah. So also after you have created your title, sorry, your you've created your course. Yes. After you're done, you can add users to your course, and so we should get to understand how more on how to add users onto our course in the next video. But just to highlight what to expect, um, you just simply As it loads up. Yes, as you go to your courses. Mhm. As you go to your courses, uh, the new course. Mhm. Yes, thank you. So the new course of the audit, of course, which we can access from here is plastics. It's not in the book. Mm, oh yes. Uh-huh. Yeah. Could take some time to load up, but yeah. Yes, we're almost there. Mm, yes, it is. Yes, got it. So yeah, how do you add? This is where you will add users for your course. You just click on participants, where you can be able to really add some users now to your course. Yes, you go to participants. And so from that point, yeah, you can enroll new users. You can just simply add them from your already added users or students, so you can enroll them into this particular course of construction materials and plastics. And so there you have it. That's how you add users, how to set up Moodle cloud site, how to add users to your site, and also how to create a course and add participants or users into your course. So it's as simple as that. In case of any questions, in case of any comments, just go down below to the comments, and we'll be able to dialogue from there. Thank you so much for joining my video. We'll talk some more as we continue. Have a wonderful time. Till next time. Thank you.